is RKIVE. Welcome back to my channel. I miss you guys very much because I feel like I'm quite like distant myself in the YouTube channel because definitely like in my current situation I'm focused on my contents on TikTok, like making like improve my speaking challenge and so on, blah blah blah, and it's all like short videos, and I do really miss the type of long video. I understand that like most people who are in this YouTube, you might like prefer like the long video. You love to listen about the storytelling podcast and so on, and yeah, that's why I'm here. Welcome back. I feels like home in this video, and yeah, so let's hear me out. Actually I would say that it's quite odd that my content talking about like a podcast over here. I'm rarely doing it, but for this topic I really want to share with all of you, especially it's gonna be your weekend. Maybe you just need something to listen on, so why not sharing my story to all of you, and let's see whether we have something in common or something relatable. So went back to 2020, like before the COVID situation. There's a time that what can I say? It's like a life turn. Like it's like a plot twist, honestly. Okay, before I'm jumping into those, let me ask you a question. Have you ever realized that that conversation is gonna be your last conversation with someone? People's gonna say that okay, they might not know who gonna ghosted them, or they are gonna go someone. Sometimes it's happened in random day, random times, like out of the blue. But for me personally, it's the time like after I met that person, I realized that he or she is not my friend at all. It's quite sad. I don't know how to express my feeling right now. I would say that it just like neutral. It's just like simple. But if you ask me back then, it felt so overwhelmed. I don't know how to explain those feelings. It's like you got flash, like you got blush, like someone throw a ton of water to your face, and you just like a wake up call. That's how that I can explain. So here's the story. I would not say about any history between two of us, but let's jump to like long short story. Is that before we very close with each other, like we share something in common, have so much fun and so on. But between like in our friendship things, it's always something odd. Like I feel odd, and like my gut feeling tell me is that there's something wrong in that friendship. But honestly I don't know what it is. I don't know like how it's come from. I have no clue, but we just know that something is wrong. Like maybe like most girls got that feeling. I don't know how to explain that, honestly. So like after that, I try to tell myself that maybe I'm too pessimistic, maybe I'm overthinking, maybe I'm too sensitive and so on. Like it's like there's a two side in me. Like one is an angel, one is the devil. Like they always debate with each other like about what's going on with my situation. And but my gut feelings always tell me that okay, there's something wrong, there's something odd, and I try to overlook it, because honestly I want to maintain that friendship. I want to keep it like for like very long time as much as possible. That's why I try to ignore all of the sign. But you know, when your mental health is not great, even though we try to ignore it, even though we're not accepting it, it's gonna come out with your skin. I don't know how it's work, but I might watch one video like the doctor said that when we stress out and when our feeling is not great, there are like chemical in our body gonna do the reaction. It's gonna show off. It's gonna show on our skin. And I would say that yes, that time I'm a young adult. I have no idea with all of those. I don't know how to handle with stress, and it's quite a very new experience. I don't know what's going on at that time, but I just realized that that kind of situation, that kind of year, I facing my hair loss. There's always something like, what do we call, like rash on my skin, like this both like I eat everything the same, all the same. I love simple food. I never try anything strong. So I know myself that I have no allergic to food, but my skin keep getting worse and worse. Also, you can see my skin right now. I use the original camera, but editing this video, I'm gonna add some filter. But still, you can see my skin right now, it's quite clear and it looks so fresh, honestly. But at that time, I have a lot of acne. My face so dark. We could recognize that there's something wrong with us, but we still deny it. Like, it just okay, maybe about our food, about our hygienes and so on. And I have no answer with myself until it's just a random day. I would say like maybe last week or something. I listened to one podcast to talk about our mental health react to our physical body, and it's like a reflection to me back then. And also I like restore my old photo, and I see my photo at that year. It's like a click in my mind that that year is completely, there's something's wrong with me. It really obviously show on my skin, but for me personally, I don't know what it is, so I just let it slide. But looking back at that like photos or video, I look so, I don't know, like so pathetic. Like, oh my god, what's going on with me at that time? Okay, welcome back to our story. I would say that that person, he or she is not bad or either good, but I would say that I hang out with the wrong person. That's all I can say. Everyone have bad side and good sides like yin and yang, but the thing, our connection not click with each other. Like, how could I explain this? Like, if we are shoes, we are like right size, so it's useless. Is there something wrong with it? No. But can we both together? No. Okay, we should find our own partner, the left one and the right one, in order to make our walking comfortable. I don't know why I come up with this example, but yeah, I hope you understand it. So I have also mentioned about the love language in my TikTok account. Some of you might have seen it. Everyone have different love languages because yes, people are different. We all unique, so that's why our requirement it have to be different, right? Yes. So for me, my love language with anyone, with everyone, my partner, my friends, my families, people surrounding me, my coworker, and so on, I prioritize respect. Yes, I prioritize respect because if you love someone and you don't have any respect to that person, that's not love. It's just your ego to control that person. That's all I always thought. And that person, I would say he or she love language is about attachment, is about providing. Everything is great, but once we spoke the different love language, we of course we will end up not understand with each other. That's what I can say. I know that he or she is a type of person like who really take care of someone, like he or she like people pleaser and so on. I do appreciate it, but sometimes I feels like I got controlled. Honestly talk, I also have my own boundary, and I could feel that person cross the line for many times, that it's end up to the day that I'm speechless and I just stop talking to them. Yes, it sounds so cruel, but yes, I would say that people are gonna say that, okay, do not ghost anyone when we just leave them with no reason and at all. You are so heartless. But the action that they did to us is too much that we are like speechless, you know. There's no point to explain when people don't want to understand. So that's why I also do understand who, like someone who ghosted the others, because he or she will be like fed up and they decided to leave in order to bring peace to themselves. And I would say that that kind of action is fair enough. Of course, it's cruel, of course, it's heartless, but I would say that understandable enough. Yes, and back to my situation, yes, there's a lot of like debate about a lot of clash things that happen between two of us, again because we spoke different love language, so we might not understand. I'm the one who respect the others, so once that person come to ask me for advice, I rather ask them back the question whether, okay, I give them an options A or B, C, which one do they want, they can choose. So that person feels like I'm ignoring them, feels like I don't know, she feels so she got the feeling that I isolate from her, I'm not really care about her, like I'm neglect person. And yeah, that is the time that our friendship is quite a little bit like distant from each other. And but still, like I try to keep the connection like stay longer as much as possible, until one day, I don't know what month it is, I just know I feels like it before, not before, yeah, maybe like during in December, around like Christmas thing, yeah. She invited me to go to the cafeteria. Like, yeah, normally we just go to cafeteria in order to keep up. Because before we are really attached with each other, and there's a drama things happen, and at the time we are distant from each other. And she just invited me to like to went to the cafeteria in order to keep up with our life, our hobbies, everything's what's going on. That's why after I left my work, I went to the coffee shop, which is near Sisawat High School. Yes. At the time I felt so excited because I got invited from her. Things like, okay, I have someone to talk with. I have my friend invite me to the cafe shop, so yeah, we can chit chat like a girl things about our life. That's all my expectation. But when I went there, it's like a hard drop, because as I said, it's like a flashback. It's like someone throw a water into my face. It's like a wake-up call, like for a very long time this person, he or she, never thinks me as a friend. Yes. Okay, so let's jump to how do I think so. Honestly talk, I try to be a video content creator. From the very first time I love making video, especially vlog. Yes, I really love those kind of things. Like, I don't want to be famous, but the thing, I love filming. I don't mind like how many people gonna watch my video. I don't mind, I just want to do it. And that person know that I really want to be a YouTuber. It's a like a famous word that we're saying at that time. Like right now we change to influencer, but at that time like mostly we call YouTuber, right? Yes. And at that time I do learn in order to creating, like making the video. Even though I have no idea, I start with KineMaster, if you still remember that. Like I use Weibo, like all those apps in order to make the video. And at that year, I would say it's the very start of year that take my content video more a little bit serious than before, because I have my own laptop, I have my own phone and camera, like a GoPro one. So that's why I'm trying to making vlogs, and I'm in the process of learning how to make a cover and so on. Yes. And that person know exactly what my ambitions focus on, know exactly what my interested in to this kind of stuff. Yes. I remember that at the time I think I still have that cover, but okay, I'm gonna find it later. On that cover I have my own page. Yes, I have my own page, and yes, at the time we all focusing on aesthetic, with the pastel, like light blue, to make our cover with our information, like sorry, like the name of our YouTube channel, our page name, our Facebook name, and IG. We don't have TikTok at that time. So I put all of my name on my cover, and I don't know what's going on with my mind as well, because I just saw other people put it. I think I also put my phone numbers on it, like on that cover, because yeah, I'm a kid, I don't know what's going on, so I just saw other people put it, so I just put that as well. And in that conversation, she's saying that, as I remember, she's saying that she saw some people put their username, their phone's number on their page, even though he or she has only like 600 followers. Why that person act like a famous one, and what is the point of putting the phone number over there? So no one's gonna contact that person to work for them, blah blah blah. It's more than that, but it's only the reported speech that I can report from what she's saying. She even say that there's more, like let me summarize. Like she talk about why some people try to make video even though no one's gonna watching it, and it's like, I would say that that feeling is all the cringy things she talked to me is about me, you know, but she only state some people, the word some people, in order to bring that topic up. And honestly, I'm sitting there listen to her, like she laugh, like mocking, and like give all those comments. It's so random. At first, our first conversation not jump into those, not there's nothing related into those, but out of the blue she start talking about those kind of stuff, and I was like, okay, what's going on? I don't know, like some of you might feel like, okay, it's not that serious, it's not that deep, but for me, yes, it is, because that person is the only one person who know my purpose, who know what I'm like, what I love to do, but they have the urge in order to cringe me. I would say that that's not how friends will do, right? I don't care if she's not supporting my making video. I don't care she's not share, she's not like, she's not comment. It all her right, I do understand, but why she has to bring those kind of things up and talking to me when I'm the one who in that process. And after she's saying all those phrases, what I'm thinking in my mind is I just know that okay, this person is not my friend. This person is not my friends. My friends, if he or she is my friends, they will not say those kind of words to me. And yes, after that, we just wrap things up. I don't know how to explain you guys, but I do feel my facial expression. I might feel so confused. I'm not mad, I'm not sad, but confused like what's going on. Because I would say that our friendship is a very last long, it's around like 10 years already. And out of the blue, like she bring those up. I was like, okay, I take note. And my energy is like vanish away, you know, like our motivation, our positivity with her, it's like vanish away. I went down to zero at that time, and I have no one to talk to about this kind of feeling. So yes, we just wrap up our conversation, and after we left the coffee shop, we just went to eat something together. But it's the very first time that I would say that I could not feel the taste in that food. You can say that I'm the one who food lover, right? But when that things happen, I don't taste anything. Like all the food was bland. Like okay. And after that, I try home like to rethink like what she's mean by that. Once people talking about me, I don't care about their words. I do care about their intention. And when I listen to her, I don't understand what is her intention over here, like what she want after she okay, maybe she unintentionally hurt my feeling, but what is her intention at that time, like what she wanna talking about. That's what I wanna say. And after that, yes, start isolating from her. I like focusing more on my YouTube, my content. But sadly, like the channel that I run on, I would say like it have like a 100 subscriber. It's not too much for all of you, but for me it means a lot. And after that time, like my laptop got hacked, and that's why I lost that channel. But still, some video I still have it on my Facebook page. Yes, and that is one thing. And I realized that that is the very last conversation that I'm gonna have with this person. I don't wanna meet him or her ever again in my life. And I would say that that is the time that I decided to end our friendship. For you might think that okay, why I'm so serious with this kind of things, but I feel like I got disrespect. And I would say that it's not only one thing that she did me wrong, there's a pile of it. But yeah, everyone make mistake. I forgiving her over and over. But as I said in the very first videos, like once people decided to ghosted others, he or she probably fed up so bad that their action left them speechless, that they don't know how to explain their feeling, so they just choose peace. Yes. But the plot twist is she ended up making everything that I have done. She make exactly the same that she has said those kind of words to me, like cringing about my content, cringing about like whatsoever, like my passion to become a YouTuber, and she end up doing exactly the same thing. So I really understand now, like, okay, you're not my friends, and thank you for letting me know at the very past years. I never regret that I end up this friendship. I really appreciate that you really show me how truly you are, and I wish you all the best. Yes. And I just want to say that I really live my life right now. I have so much fun. I have a very peaceful mindset right now. I so enjoyable. I don't know how to explain this, but after I ended that kind of friendship, I could feel myself. Yeah. Even though some people might say that, okay, I'm so greedy to do so, but yes, I have to be like choosing myself first, like why not? And yeah, that's all for today's podcast. It might sound a little bit dramatic, but just like slightly, but just kindly remind you that you can, if you can change people, you can change people, if you understand that quote. And there's 7 billion people in this world. If someone treat you wrong, you have another plenty left. So why not making another friends? Give other people a chance to involve with your life. Give people a chance to become a very good character in your life. And I would say that once I end up with her, I left another room for other good people come up to my life. I have a very good friends right now. I could enjoy what I never felt before, and I really appreciate my decision at the time. I know that it's never be easy. It's not like a one-time thing that okay we end up did and that's it. It need a lot of time. At that time I'm like a little bit, I don't know, confused whether I want to try like go back to her, like keep our friendship and so on, like, but I really appreciate my decision. I really love what I have done, and that's why my decision can bring me up to this stage of life. And that's all for today's podcast. I hope you enjoy it and see you in the next one. Bye. I'm so sorry to make you feel a little bit stressed listen to my story, but I just want to lift the rock out of my chest. Yes. Okay, goodbye. See you everyone in the next video. Peace out.